Just cutting a little close, are you?
Don't know what you're talking about, man. I'm live, dude. I'm live.
Yes, so we. But you're not in the game yet either.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm at 66% loading. It's that breakfast thing.
Yep. All right. Well, you're here as usual. Just barely enough time. Quiet on the set. I love this shit. Getting ready to go live on the radio. Zoom Room Video Communications brought to you by the BMC.
Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to do anything other than question your own personal life choices and ours as we sit here and try to summon someone to play music for us instead of me playing stones.
Summoning list raw stuff.
Summoning anyone other than myself or Laz. Yes,
What,
and
you're not just
Econdis
put
is
it
a
on
little
loop and go.
Econdis is a little premature on that misspelling of hey, you don't like the bad influence hat? Bad influence.
Bad influence. I like that.
Yeah, and it's like I'm gonna have to wad it up. Okay, fine, I'll take it off just for you, Econdis. But yes. Hold on. We need to make sure that this works. Just for you. Random. There you go, Econdis. Yeah, so it is a Taco Tuesday, right?
It is Taco Tuesday, and something's not cooperating. Trying to figure it out.
You're having technical problems?
Oh no, something's
not.
The
the 30 seconds that it takes me to like set up the stream and get inside everything as a like right before because I walked in the door at what 11:58 again.
11:59:58 is more like it.
Yeah. It's like, dude, you're not even in the game yet.
Well, you actually all set up. You still got to fix that big hole next to you there, left side. Big hole in the world. That's right. Straighten it out. There you go.
We'll pull it forward some and see what happens. It doesn't help that it's very
it's like
and how's it going, 31 Fox? How are you doing? I have no control. There are no cats in here. If any pet, it would be like Voltaire, which is
tell him, Econdis. Tell him.
Yeah, Frenchie. So yeah,
Pork, thank you for the raid. With 4 raiders. Eagle, how you doing? Who is that? So Metal Max, how you doing? Welcome, Torque. Econdis.
Yeah. I wish I could find the stream where Chris actually talked about Star helping some people out with South by Southwest. And that would
you'd mentioned that, and I have seen or heard, and I was going through that. Matter of fact, that's how I found today's clip
Yeah.
that I found because I was going through the last couple streams to do some catch up, and
Yeah.
I found this, which was actually just a really good laugh. Should we start with this
Let's go.
today?
Yeah,
Or,
let's go ahead and bring that up.
yeah,
Bring
hold
that
on.
up because it is pretty damn funny. So this was from Friday's live stream with the as you can see, Chris, Ravalox, Elgarian, and Sanyo on stream.
Yeah, List
then
was here earlier.
yeah,
Why did it
hold
just
on.
go to the beginning? Why didn't it go to that actual timestamp? I don't know.
I don't know, but
Hang on, reloading
the
it.
times, yeah, 1 hour, 4 minutes,
There
and
it
50
is.
seconds
Okay.
is where you want to be.
If you guys
I
need any
will
quick
say
questions, the ones I
that
copied-
I have several friends that were at PAX South, so 31 Fox. Hopefully, you ran into Pete the Noob and Pete's Bay and a few of my other friends, and not knowing who they are. Are we ready for the clip?
Yes, we're ready for the clip.
Okay. It helps if I get that actually up instead of the Marvels game. Let's go ahead and click start in 3, 2, 1, start.
over, feel free to jump on them.
Sure. There's a question here about Guardian and I. Now that we're devs, does it validate Jack's challenge for the devs to complete the main quest line without cheating? And I would say that since our main accounts in game are not dev accounts, the challenge is still intact.
Which is what we said, right?
Thumper
Oh, yeah.
75019. Can you give an update on the status of in-game maps? So again,
And I love how Chris completely just redirects right after that to something completely out.
I'm gonna get a
But
set up.
yeah, so
Well,
Things we're
yeah.
gonna be doing with the server.
Have you stopped? I wanted to continue going.
Okay. Well, I'll just continue.
Server. It will also be.
Oh, well, you're probably all out of sync now. Jeez.
We're always out of sync.
Yeah. He's talking about the maps.
Serve as the Soda Maps box. For those who don't know, we have a torrent tracker, which you guys don't even know because once we push a torrent up, there's lots of different people who seed it, and we use a few seed boxes here and there. There's never really a problem with that stuff. And also, if you have your client, unless you've disabled it, your client will seed to other people. I may be off by default these days. I forget if it is or not. But anyways, lots of different ways. We never have a problem delivering those stuff. The thing the torrent box is important for, and the reason we need to upgrade it is, one, it's a pain in the butt. The current one we have only has a 1 terabyte hard drive, and we fill it up pretty quick with the game torrents. If you think about a publish, each publish we're putting out somewhere in the neighborhood of 30 gigs of data. So every now and then we have to go up and free it up and clean it up. The bigger thing, though, is the current one we have is 100 megabit per second up and down. Now, again, it's not doing the actual data delivery to the end user because there's a lot of torrent seeds, but it is the one that seeds those torrent boxes. And we have to push data from our our data center at 100 megabits per second up there. So again, we have this lag of a long time of we got to upload 30 gigabytes, verify a bunch of other stuff over 100 megabit connection. Then once it gets there, it has to seed out to everybody 100 megabits per second. So a good chunk will sometimes, it'll be sometimes an hour or more to get a build. 2 hours to build it. And then
But anyway, come on.
If we just had a faster,
A little longer than I remembered it.
Yeah.
That time minutes rather than hour. But anyways, once that box goes up, that was completely down a rabbit hole. But once that box is up, that is going to also that'll be a pretty fast box with NVMe drives, and that will also serve as the main map server. Again, that we're going to be turning over to Ravlox is probably going to be the main guy managing it because he's having so much fun doing web server stuff these last couple days. He can't wait to get his hands on SodaMap.
Yeah.
We had some SSL problems with our internal chat box.
But anyways, he'll be in charge, but there'll be a number of other people that will let come in and help from the community. That will bring back all the maps that we used to have. I'm going to do work personally to speed up the transfer, because that was a real reason we tried to move away, was we underestimated the amount of work it would be to move all the maps over. And then also, just never really finished it. I saw there was a question or a comment there, people saying, finish stuff 100% before you move on. Well, stuff can never really be done 100%, but that was one that really got to a 50% state, and we realized it was a mistake that we need to backtrack on. So, anyways, that'll be going live hopefully into January, February timeframe. It will go back and be live.
All right, we'll cut it.
Yeah.
Goes on to say, though, that we're going back to the original soda map, the Jacob White version.
Yeah.
And that's going to be on the same torrent server, and it's going to be opened up a lot more so that a lot more people, including the town owners, etc., will have access to do the edits on, and all the other maps that disappeared when they made the changeover will finally be back, making it a lot easier to navigate your way around the world. So,
Econdas actually has a question about my dev challenge. So, before we get to the soda map stuff, so the reason that Elgarian and Ravalox's current status as having freshly minted devs, having had previously gone through the main quest line, isn't relevant right now is because they did it within 3 months of persistence. Like, as soon as so they did it so early on that all of the main quest line has been updated multiple times since then. So it doesn't really make sense for them to actually consider that.
Several mechanics changed after the original.
After release, yes.
Zones changed, all sorts of things changed. Yes,
so it is something where, okay, so all the starting stuff has changed. That's where it's like, okay, go through it now, see what happens, see how many game-breaking bugs you can discover. Yeah. So, but I love the fact how quickly Chris changed the subject as soon as it's like any kind
Chris
of
didn't change the subject. He just smiled, laughed, and
it.
continued on. Is what he did. He ignored the subject. He didn't.
He ignored it. Yeah.
As are all the devs going to continually ignore that challenge, because no one's ever going to do it.
Well, I'm sure someone will at some point in time. Because at some point in time they'll be guilted into it. But yeah, going back to soda maps and the Jacob White work is definitely necessary as far as the functionality of soda map and the current in-game map, where it's like, for a while we had lots all laid out, we had all kinds of other things, and now we've got nothing.
Well, I tell you what, the web map still functions just perfectly. I was actually looking at it last night because somebody came to me with an offer, and I'm working with the town owner to accommodate a guy who wants to put all his lots together. Which would make me have to move so he could do this. So we're working something out. And you can literally go out to the web version on shroudedavatar.com/map. And, still look. And all that still auto-propagates in POTs now. So when they place the town lots and all that stuff, and the owners place their houses, all that updates automatically on that map. And, hopefully that's what's going to happen, is that's going to serve into the in-game map as well. I'm hoping this is all, going to be part of that.
Yeah, it is one where it's the actual map on the website so much better than the in-game map. I just can't believe that they axed that functionality so that way people can actually see the same thing. of what we're looking
Well,
at.
yeah, is live and learn, live and learn. But
Yeah.
another quick article came across the desk here. Got to give a big shout out to a new Guinness Book of World Records holder. Did you see that article out there?
Yeah, I did.
Is
that would require scrolling up, but
yeah, no.
maybe that.
Just want to give a shout out to
Yeah.
Richard's kid Ronan Garriott, the youngest person to ever visit
Visit the
the
North
North Pole. That's right.
Yeah.
And now officially in the Guinness Book of World Records. So way to go on that. I thought that was a pretty cool story.
And Econdis doing exclamation question doesn't work on my stream. You should know that better.
Now he's making a statement there. If you
I
would
know.
read what he said.
Did they mention if the bad Unity plugin will be coming back too? Probably.
You know, I don't
know.
know, but exclamation question. Yeah, I like that. Speaking of questions, how about giveaways? Let's open up the first giveaway today.
Yeah.
But pair of Aether glowing
I love
dye.
free shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
While you're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and
Hi
together.
Hello there, Torque. How you
Hello,
doing?
Torque.
I'm fine, and you guys?
Very good, thanks.
Go on with the good show.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
thank you.
Pair of Aether glowing dye for whoever gets lucky to win that pair. Getting creative here with stuff. I got all sorts of goodies just floating around, so I figured I'd start utilizing them. What did you say?
The Flower of Scotland.
The flowers. Oh, what you were just playing.
It's a 22-minute long song. It's like
you follow that by In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, and you got the
I know. I've got the entire show. Yeah. The only problem is I need to equip the one-man band for In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. Otherwise, it's got that long drum solo blank spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this shit. I tell you what.
Yeah. So we will see what ends up happening. You got to love that tree right there. There.
Yay, Sean Packslayer with 100 bits. Thank you, Sean.
Yay.
Yeah, just about any Doors song. Those
this
are
is the
all
end. You saw how Marilyn Manson released his cover of The End, right?
Yes and no.
Yeah.
I know he did. I don't think I've really heard the whole thing from start to finish.
Oh, yeah. Hold on. Since Shooter actually did produce that.
That's how I know
Marilyn,
it, and I gave it a listen when that happened. So yeah.
Yeah, there's one other thing that we should mention if you're a fan of that guy, Marilyn Manson. He's going to be ending up being on the new Pope. So that's going to be coming out at some point. Where is it?
Thank you, 200 bits.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know. Where did you lose it at?
Well, I'm trying to find Marilyn's The End. All
right. Well,
it's like
not like we can play it without copyright problems, though.
I'm aware of that, but we need. There's the isolated vocals. There's a reaction to it. I don't want a reaction. I don't want. It's like I don't want reaction. Why are so many reaction videos out there? It's like yeah.
Don't know.
I don't know, but I need to mute this, and then I need to go find it.
Let me ask you, how have your in-game sales been?
Kind of shitty, but yeah.
Okay. Well, speaking of in-game sales, I don't know what you did with the vendor out in New Britannia Market, but you got to fix it.
Probably the same thing that happened to the vendor in Sultan, the one in what's the other town that somewhere else. Yeah, probably the same thing that happened at other places.
Yes, I know. Had a sale out there the other day, and I went out to restock, and it's like, damn, he picked
It's
up
like,
the
you
vendor.
dick. You picked up a lot of vendors.
I do it all the
so
time, and whenever you tell
I
me,
know.
I fix it. If there's one that needs
Yeah,
fixing, let me know.
every
But
single time.
I believe I've fixed any vendor problems you've had. But anyway,
Yeah.
talk about that resource report.
It's that game of
just
screw
came
your
out
neighbor
yesterday.
that's never ending. What came out yesterday?
The resource report. Scroll up a little.
Oh,
It's there.
yeah. Oh, so we did start off the show talking about Star, and my inability to actually find a video that actually has Chris talking about Star helping with South by Southwest and doing other things. So Star is MIA.
Well, we know he's doing something, so
yeah.
I know he did the dance party this past weekend. That I do know.
Yeah, but
I know they're looking for people to host future dance parties this year, so if you're interested, reach out to the appropriate folks for that.
Yep. Now I need to bring up that resource report as soon as I find it. Dun, 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 dun.
Right there.
Okay, I've got the resource report up. Well, I had to find the tab.
Oh.
The tab is much more important. And then I think I can pull off this tab and get rid of that one. Because I think I'm changing cell phone providers and I'm going to go with Visible.
I've never heard of Visible.
It's they resell Verizon's network and $40 for unlimited everything.
Oh, yeah. That's not bad.
Yeah, exactly, right? It's much cheaper than my
I'm paying like
plan.
$49 with all the fees and everything for unlimited everything, so I don't think I do too bad to begin with. But $40, that's $9.
I know. I'm paying more than that currently, so yeah. So resource report by Anpu, that is out there now, and I need to play. Wait, hold on. Inventory. One-man band. Dun, dun, dun. It's not the 5-piece; it's only the 4-piece, people. So don't panic. Okay, there. One-man band. Play. And Gada the Vita. No, stop playing. There it is.
There we go.
Yeah,
that'll last us a good 16 minutes.
Well, I don't think that it's the full version of the song. It's yeah.
I don't know if you got the same ABC I got. Yeah, it's pretty much the full version. So
yeah. So this is the excuse me, the resource report for the last 30 days. This is just one report that Anpu wanted to share with everyone. He was actually curious about a few things on where people were specifically gathering certain resources. Then I wondered, well, how much of this stuff is getting gathered? I found all of that information and he wanted to share with everybody else. Don't forget, this is all compiled from the public API through the wonderful website, sodagraphs.com.
Sodagraphs.com, where you can also find those PvP stats that everybody's talking about.
Yeah, and no one finished the last map, Marbles Race, so we got to start that again. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never play marbles behind things. And don't forget, Sodagrass is maintained by that Sean guy on the forums. I think most people will find this rather fascinating and interesting, and he also needs to state explicitly so you understand what these numbers mean and what they don't mean. Number 1. The areas listed where players are gathering certain resources is not always the most efficient place to gather these resources. The numbers here only show which places players are going into and finding the exact resources. It does not mean that an area is the most efficient to gather resources in the specific scene. Feel free to explore any of these areas listed and evaluate the resource output for yourself. Kind of like you do not go to the South Boundless Forest in order to harvest trees, because there's 4 in the entire forest that can be harvested. Currently, number 2, there are some creatures that do drop raw materials as loot when they are killed, like, for example, reapers. These are largely magically enchanted trees made out of wood, and when killed, drop various wood-related resources. The API doesn't show specifically what raw material resource was dropped from these creatures, and that number, to the best of Anpu's knowledge, could be missing something.
I thought you could actually go look at the Reapers themselves and actually pull the loot drop and what that rate
I don't
was
know
as well. But maybe that he just hadn't thought about that.
Yeah. Ooh. But then after that, so gold ore, mostly mined specifically from the Crag mines as well as the Graph Gem mines, and then a buttload, 17% of it came from dungeon entrance. Dungeon 1 entrance. What is Dungeon 1 entrance? What scene is that?
It should tell you right there, doesn't it?
Dungeon 1 entrance. Yeah, Dungeon 1 entrance. And see, I'm in the drum solo portion of the song, and it's not playing for some odd reason. Yeah, and I think I just stopped it. Yeah. So it's doing weird things.
It's
silver ore. Yeah, it's playing. That's hence the random things. Silver ore, a total of 22,488.
Thank you.
20% of that.
Bits.
Thank you, Waldo. 20% of silver ore is being collected from the Elysium mines. 11% from the Novia Underground 3 scene, whatever the one that is. And 18% is being collected from Torkdal the Broken, located in Dungeon 1 entrance.
Now you know where Dungeon 1 entrance is.
Where is Torkdal?
Where is Torkdal? Isn't he in
Yeah.
one of the,
I can't remember.
The Fall or the Rise?
I don't think I have no idea. Someone else will have to tell me.
Know that. Although give me he said random, so random it will be. That's
random.
Right. We're gonna
okay, so hold on.
Pause this while we go do a random race.
I just have to bring up the window. It's all good.
Oh, why? Because you haven't started your last track yet?
No, I just finished it, so
okay.
it was there. Yeah.
A Ruin Keep. Yeah, Ruins of Ravenmore, Ruin Keep. Thank you, Econdas.
Yeah. And let's go ahead and click start in 3, 2, 1. Start. Don't forget that gives you 69 seconds to join in on both streams. Don't forget !play in order to join in.
Exclamation
and
play.
If you win scrolls. If Laz or myself win, you're supposed to send me all your scrolls. But no one ever does. I don't know why.
That's not true. Somebody did once.
Well, no, they sent me a blank or a document that said
all my scrolls,
teleport scroll, or something like that, and so I sent it back to them when the next time they won. It's like, here's your scroll. Yeah. So we do have that going on. I'm really interested in the wood section. Which forest is producing the most wood?
Yes. Now, again,
None of them.
I like how he explained this, to preface it, and yeah, there's a lot of factors. We'll talk about those after the race here as well. So, getting ready for some.
When we get into it, I actually want to go through the actual quantities and compare chopping down trees versus mining. Just as far as numbers go, as we're rimming the brown hole, it looks like
playing the lucky few over here.
Oh, everybody's going to get ejected, or no one's going to get ejected. I love ejection maps. I'm playing the Temple of Steve, so.
Oh, Temple of Steve.
M60, how's it going, man?
M60 with the boost.
Yeah, and watching M60 do silly things on Twitter is always entertaining.
Oh, absolutely. We host him regularly when we're not online and he's streaming.
Yeah.
And we got Cynicist with the pirate flag in the lead here.
I love the pirate flag. I need more free bits so I can get more free.
Well, I was gonna say,
coins.
For crying out loud, you play marbles all day long in the background. There, you should have enough.
No, I'm not.
So.
Not when we're not streaming. I don't play it.
Oh, okay. But Neferina says, "Screw you, Jack. I'm taking that lead away from you."
Screw it. Damn you. Hey, Mom subscribed for 21 months.
I need a life lol.
21 months. I need a life. Yes, that's true.
That's right, Mom.
But you do have a life as a caretaker. You just need to
does. Taking care of Timmy. It's a hard job.
I know. It is extremely difficult.
Baby's not quite as tough, right?
And
Pack Slayer stealing the lead down there on the bottom route. And then where did he go?
Eagle's in the lead on my stream.
He got. There he is. He's in the hamster ball. That's why I couldn't find him.
Yeah, I love how 31 Fox has the flaming ball.
Oh, the flaming ball.
See, I've got the pirate flag. He's got the flaming ball. Yeah.
I really got to get out and look at this on the app.
Yeah.
Neferina out of the hamster ball. Looking
who's
like
going to fall?
She's going to win.
Eagle won. 31 Fox and Laz missed.
Ejected.
I missed.
Shadow Storm.
Econdas missed. Or Econdas missed. So it looks like only one person has finished this map. Everybody else has missed the drop in. So let's see whether or not Vinatrix can actually drop in correctly. So this is the great thing about this one. The Temple of Steve, and the only person to finish my map, which is the Temple of Steve, was Eagle. Congratulations, Eagle, on that victory. Let me go ahead and send some scrolls.
Congrats, Neferina Shadowstorm. Both of you are winners.
Yeah.
Mom, you want to give us a track number? Or did she give us one already?
Oh, I don't care. That's random.
Another random. All right, I love
another random track. Okay, let's see what I end up. Watch it be what you were just on. Nope, I'm on Devil's Chaos too.
Let's see what we get when we hit random this time.
And I actually have
to remember.
Okay,
to remember. Thank you, Mom.
Hold on. There, I had to fix the game volume being obscenely loud on my stream.
Yeah, I've noticed. I've still got it down, and it's pretty. That's pretty loud in my ear. But if I turn it down one more notch, it goes off. So I really don't have much of a choice.
Like earlier, it's like I was playing a song, and it's like moved it a little bit, and then it's like couldn't hear anything, and now it's blowing everything out. So let's go ahead and click start in 3, 2, 1, start. Don't forget to join in on both streams.
Here we go.
Scrolls for the victor.
Exclamation play, get in on the action. Exclamation, I love free shit. We got, I guess I'll give you till the end of the Marbles game to get in
You'll
on that action if you're
give
not
someone
in on
something?
it yet. Get yourself a
Come on,
pair
come on,
of
come on.
Aether
Where am I at?
glowing dye potions, courtesy of me.
Oh. Yeah, I'm that wood comparison. I'm really excited about this.
Yes. Lots
Yeah,
and
30
lots
seconds
of
left.
wood.
Yeah. That desktop's giving you anxiety? What the hell are you talking about? You think someone should delete some icons off their desktop? Some trash, clean it up. You have to remember, this is my old desktop. It's not my new one. So it's like this is like my backup computer. So I don't care.
Yes, this is the let's take the old PC on the road tour. That's right.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So it's like most of it's already been deleted off my other system. So it looks like Lancell's in the lead. Yeah.
We got Ozzy Questor and Sean Paxlayer out the gate first, going through the Infinity Ox. Speaking of Ozzy, did you see that Ozzy made the announcement that he's got
Mom.
Parkinson's?
Mom. Yes, I saw that. The funny thing about Bye 31 Fox, Ozzy announcing that he has Parkinson's is kind of odd because you know what, like he's been shaken for years. I thought this was an obvious diagnosis. Either that or no one could figure out what drugs he was on.
Well, yeah, there's that, but apparently, from what I read, he had already been diagnosed with another version of Parkinson's several years back.
Okay.
And so, yeah, I mean, you know, also
he's got the doubled up on the Parkinson's now.
Doubled up. He's got two different versions of it, according to the news reports, or you know. And of course, in true Ozzy fashion, he can't wait to get better and get on the road at 70-something years old, 71 years old, for crying out loud.
Yep.
Like, dude, retire. You're in the history books, man. We're all bouncing around here as Venetrix says, screw that noise. I'm going to go ahead and run right past y'all into the pegboard.
Hey, it
Efrina looking for a double win if she can slide past.
That texture used for gold ore.
Torque ejected. Efrina and Venetrix coming down to the wire. Looks like Venetrix for the win.
Venetrix just leaped ahead. It's everybody spiraling down.
Congrats to Venetrix.
Although Draken took a shortcut following Laz.
Venetrix goes, recall, please, because he knows how this works. If you shout it out, you get to me before I send them. That's right.
So I'm 2.5 minutes into this map, and it looks like Venetrix is the closest to the finish, whereas I just dropped out along with Econdis and Buckaroo. I mean, so far half the field has already been ejected from this map. I mean, it would be even better if
we only had Torque look like the only one who got ejected out of that map. Let's go to the
Torque was one
results.
of the first one over here to.
Oh no, I just didn't see them all. Famines, Torque, Buckaroo, Jacob, Sean, Econdis, M60, and Synesist were DNFs. I just did not see the ejections.
Venetrix, congratulations on that win on my stream.
Let's get these. He said recalls. Let's give him 10 recalls.
As I forgot
scrolls.
a letter.
Congratulations.
And then from there, it's like, is Venetrix saying anything like, "Hey, I want a special color"? Hopefully not. I'm not watching. Okay, so back to resource nodes.
Resources in the resource report. That's right. We were
Yeah.
covering that. This is gathered resources from the last 30 days as of yesterday, I believe it was.
Yeah. So we already covered the silver ore. So now we are down to Maplewood,
Wood.
where 3,700 was the top number, and that was farmed in Forest 0203 R9. Don't know what scene that is either. Yeah. That was 20% of the Maplewood farmed. And I want you to pay extra special attention to the gold and silver ore versus wood, because this is kind of interesting. Then 12.8% farmed in the Elysium Mines entrance. And then 2011% farmed out in Forest 04.
Oh, four.
Forest 04. Yeah. And then Pinewood, holy crap, 5,000 Pinewood farmed out in Forest 02, and that's 28%.
Well, you're also skipping those big numbers altogether.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So gold ore, players have collected 24,000. Silver ore, 22,488. Maplewood, 18,000. So you've got a 6,000 difference between gold ore and wood, and followed by, and then Pinewood is really close to the Maplewood with 18,961. The top scenes for Pinewood are Forest 0203. Don't know what scene that is, but whatever it is, whatever scene that is, that's where you need to go farm some wood.
Not necessarily. Again, it could be a bunch of people passing through there, cutting 5 wood each, and all of a sudden, doesn't necessarily mean, could be one of the newbie areas where, everybody has to go cut 5 wood, so.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah. Yeah. It's only if they're doing the quest. Yeah. Oh, Ampu's joining us. Yeah. Yeah. We're aware of the map name of the scene and not the scene name. Some of the, and so things like Forest 02 was one of the first scenes created, and it was designed as a template for other scenes. So it could be one that Forest 02 is actually used 3 or 4 different places with some minor map rotations.
Yes,
and that's why it's so popular.
Versus
things like the Elysium Mines entrance, which is a specific scene name. And who is actually saying that he's going to update his post with the scene names. Even better.
Very cool. Then I'm sure that'll be appreciated by everybody out
with our
there,
caveats.
So.
Yeah. Then followed by the third most productive map name for Pinewood, and that is the Siege Encounter Forest 01 Road. And that's about 10% of the total Pinewood. Getting that information out, because remember, you do have the caveats out there. The areas listed where players are gathering may not be the most efficient places. So that is extremely important to remember. Then we've got some gems. Are you ready to talk about some gems there, lads?
One type of gem, but gems nonetheless.
A gem. Yeah. That's going to be the garnet.
A lot of glass sheets. I know that.
Yeah.
Now that's just the gem. That's not the fragments. Is that correct?
I believe that would be the entire garnet. Because the number 1 drop from that is Torkdal the Broken, located in Dungeon.
Just a gem, yes, which is a lot of friggin' gems.
Yeah. So Torkdal's loot is primarily composed of garnets because he likes these shitty gemstones.
Ooh, shiny.
Yeah.
Well,
Garnet gem, Yes.
He's stuck
after
on that island. You know, that's all he can get on that damn island.
Yeah, but it's like
That Torque
whatever.
doll? Is it the one on the island?
Torque doll. Yeah, he is. I've killed Torque doll solo, unfortunately, once.
I don't know if I've actually completed that myself.
Yeah. As shitty as I am of a player,
I was going to say, if you
Torque
can
doll.
do it, then I should be able to do it no problem. So,
yeah. And there's a new tweet from Chris. We'll get to Chris's tweet
from Chris.
Yeah, or we won't.
What's that, Sean?
We're out of time. QA is going to be out tonight with all balance changes in place,
So there's a new
attenuation
tweet from Chris.
Speaking of tweets, speaking of things, I never did pull that giveaway, so let's do that real quick.
Yeah. While you're doing that,
we'll do the last giveaway. To close that giveaway, pick a winner. Holly Hawk. Congratulations. M60.
The episode 2 lands are not out yet. They shall be coming very soon. Very soon. Very soon. Don't question these things. Where am I at? Yes.
All right. Next giveaway is open. Giving away 100 Kodos to a lucky winner at the end of the show. So hang in there for that.
And then the final place for Garnet is going to be a player dungeon Greatstone. Dungeon. Player dungeon. Number 2 was the Underground 3, which I also don't know where that is. So should we cover Chris's tweets before we move on to other things? Or
in one moment.
Okay. Fine. Be that way.
I got to get Holly's prize out, so it's going to take me a second to...
He's only got 4 tweets to cover. While you're doing that, I'm going to look at the fact that I am the only one in my marbles game.
You think?
I am. I'm watching it right now. Because people aren't paying attention to my stream. Yeah. List is working hard on getting the episode 2 lands out. But it takes time. Wait. He's working on it. I'm working on it. Yeah. You know what you're not working on? Playing Seasons of This. Damn it.
Okay, all right, let me get Catnip up here real quick. Here it is.
There you go. He's working here. And he needs to say that with a slight Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, I'm working over here. Okay, where are we at? 18 hours ago?
Yeah, that would be 22 hours ago, but that was just a stream. Then we have 18 hours ago, still working on the QA build, narrowed down the problem, but still haven't fixed it. Hopefully tomorrow you can get back to testing. 2 hours ago, never have I been so deliriously happy to see my shabby, poorly decorated house on the QA server. Finally identified the actual problem that was blocking things. I have a fix in. I'll migrate changes, redo all the stuff I had undone, and get a build out tonight onto Bards.
Bards.
Then a new goal as of 3 minutes ago is get this QA server done tonight with all balance changes in place, including attenuation. Tomorrow for his streams, get players to join me for some upper tiers testing. Who wants in? Because remember, upper tiers is getting a massive nerf.
Well, that
on the
also,
QA server
again, depends on how you look at things. It might be getting a nerf, it might not be. I know that attenuation is gone on the QA.
Yeah.
Well, it's not gone. It's now just 5 million.
QA's not up yet, but yeah. And if you are the first person to attenuate at 5 million XP, you are getting some orange bags. So as soon as the QA server does come back up, go join in and do some bad things to the QA server and help test that stuff. But yeah.
So Liz chimes in, says, I'd say UT is getting nerfed, but XP everywhere getting better. Yeah.
Yeah. And I will say it's like diversification of mob AI would be great. And hopefully Chris is working on that. And I know that's a lot of technical work in order to diversify that, as well as
Econdas, one of them other big things that's going to be coming up. Chris was talking about in the live streams. Was it yesterday or Friday? Was the max party, which is going to be up to 24 people. Yes. And he even gave us a little description of what's going to happen instead of just, the big bulky UI we've got up on the side here. He says that's going to condense down to 2 rows of 12 in a very compact design. But, you're not going to be able to see all the buffs and everything. You're going to be very condensed, but we're going to be able to put 24 people into a party. So I can see putting 24 people out in UT and the new iteration of, some more difficulty and some, hopefully new AI coming. This is what we hear. And see how that goes. Although, again, more XP across the board, other places. I'm hoping that's going to be episode 2. Is that the point list? Is that episode 2 is going to have higher
they're working on episode 2
across the board?
Remember, they're working on episode 2, so there isn't a date where it becomes episode 2. But yeah. So we are currently in episode 2 because it's being released incrementally.
I wouldn't go that far, but
what are you going to call it? Episode 2 is being worked on until
being worked on. I haven't even seen. I would say that when the first piece of new land shows up, then I can say we're in episode 2. Until such time, I'll reserve that. But anyway,
we're in episode 1.
1.5. How about that?
Well, actually, episode 2 wouldn't actually go live until the quest line is in the game.
Yeah, again, many different facets to look at there.
Many ways to interpret the news.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Just like.
But yes.
Speaking of interpreting news, you can interpret the news any way you like by checking out things like the NBNN Shroud Avatar app and going to see a whole bunch of stuff for yourself. You can do things like listen to us on the radio. You can read the Daily Britannian. You can get into a flame war on the forums. You can go out to some social media and check stuff out, especially us on social media. You can shop the marketplace, join us right here in Discord, or check out all sorts of other cool stuff on the extra links tab there, or you can see what's happening in and around game on the NBNN Shroud Avatar community calendar, which is brought to us by our friends at Reba Test, because I love free stuff, and if you like free shit as well, check out Reba Test today. Click on the links on the calendar, click on the links below, or click on the links in chat.
Yep.
Get started today. All you got to do is purchase the product, get the product, review the product, and they'll reimburse you via PayPal. So that's all it is. So the only thing you really pay is the PayPal fees. So I've got literally hundreds of dollars of free stuff. I've got more stuff sitting outside at the front door ready today for me to check out and review, and I'm getting reimbursed for it, including this mic stand. I love this shit. I'm telling you, with the headphone holder. I really do.
Yep. But that community calendar is on nbnn.info. Just click on the calendar button. You too can look at the aggregated mess that is the Google Public Calendar.
It's a mess.
If you have a Google Public Calendar related to Shroud,
refresh your calendar. See what's there today.
Hold on. Yes, I see that it is there.
Till next year.
Yeah. If you have a Google public calendar related to Shroud and you want it hooked up, you need to email news@nbnn.info. That guy will do something with it eventually. What it is, I don't know. He just does weird things.
I don't know.
But all times on the
Tell me
community
it's
calendar,
broke,
Central
I
Time in
fix
the
it.
real world. How long was I telling you that there was a broken calendar
It was
that
your
was trying
fault.
to? That was all your fault. That was your personal calendar that you
Well,
synced.
I wanted to see my calendar.
Yeah. You could see it, no one else could.
That's right.
And you're like, you need to log in. It's like, I've never logged into this. But yeah. Monday through Friday, 12s and 6s around the clock. Tune in your ether amplifiers to Radio Free Britannia to listen to two idiots interpreting the news so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with us. 2 o'clock this afternoon, join Sean Silverfoot in game and tell him to fuck you. And then say fish. And then ask him about all things PAX Layer related. And he'll let you know. At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7. What you have something to say about your thing there, Sean? Isn't fuck you the New York way of saying hello?
This is true. This is very true.
Okay, yeah. See,
today in PAX Lab we'll be interviewing Comfort Elves and Comfort Kobolds.
Comfort Elves and Comfort Kobolds, so that way you can list that service on Shroud Marketplace. Yeah. Then the final event.
Sorry for the reverb.
It's okay. 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia is the 70s at 7, and the final event is also on Radio Free Britannia, and that's the Weckered Room with Waz's Wad. Yeah, we definitely need some comfort services at shroudmarketplace.com.
Hey, if you can dream it up, you can list it.
I don't know. It kind of looks like you're getting a lap dance in game.
But don't forget, you're tuned in to Lunch with us right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Synesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News, catching us on replays on YouTube and Twitch. We do appreciate it all. And of course, if you like what you see, you got this far. That's right. We don't clip it. We don't edit it. We don't do anything. It's live from point A to point B. Click that like, click the subscribe, click the alerts. You know which buttons you got to hit up and down there. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to check out Black Rock Cove. Located in the Quell region next to the town of Exeter and conveniently located next to the mines that you want to be near. Go check them out for guild pricing across the board so you'll never have to guess what you're going to pay for your resources. WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest news and entertainment 24/7 around the clock with us at 12s and 6s now back on the calendar. And, of course, the Wolftum Show, Wake Up New Britannia. Guess Justin's still on break. I have to give her a call and see what she's up to. Make sure he's doing all right. Of course, that's 6 a.m. Saturdays. 6 p.m. Saturdays is Wild Safari with Yeoman Wild Main. And much more on WRFB throughout the week with the Outlanders, with Sarah and Andar, and all sorts of other crazy stuff. Shroud music for ABC Files. Yes, I bet she is. Again, last I heard she was. So I know what the drill is. Reba tests, again, if you love free shit as much as I love free shit, go check out Reba Test today. Again, open to U.S. residents, Amazon and PayPal. You get your stuff paid for free, and there's all sorts of useful shit out there, folks. Everything from beauty aids, even stuff Jack would play with and hang on his walls, available on Reba Test. All sorts of toys. I don't know why you're not shopping it already. Caffius is
can't afford it.
You can't afford it. You're getting paid back for it.
I'm too poor to right
Caffius is wares on Shroud Marketplace because Caffius is out in all those zones harvesting that wood and all sorts of other good stuff. He's got wood, he's got timbers, he's got beetles, all for you on shroudmarketplace.com. And that's right, folks. Don't forget, RMT took a hike, got kicked out of the forums this year. But that doesn't mean that RMT still isn't allowed. We've known this for a long time. We knew from day one that would probably happen. That's why we signed up on Shroud Marketplace and did all our business over on the marketplace because, hey, storefront, you sign up, you got a nice, beautiful storefront, nice place to list your stuff, and plenty of healthy competition keeps those prices low. Keeps those
anything
prices low.
And everything Shroud related can be bought or sold at shroudmarketplace.com. You need to register an account. And if you want to start selling your stuff, you click on vendor registration. Start listing your stuff. Anything and everything. Each vendor sets their own prices and maintains their own inventory. So you get all kinds of great stuff out at Shroud Marketplace, from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian. I know someone that just bought an account the other day. That someone was quitting the game. They put up their account for sale and boom, they sold it. They transferred the stuff over. Happy customer, happy vendor. Have it considered a non-Shroud category. For what? But this is all Shroud related. Anything and everything, including services from leveling services, deco services, all the way to maze tickets, mom's ore refining service, Wolfdom shop with the cheese sign writing. It's so cheesy that we're also clients, including that guy's
That's
wedding
right.
service.
Weddings and more by me, because it's not just weddings, it's a whole lot more. But this is a whole lot more right here. I tell you, I love this shit. This is just too freaking funny. So thanks, Sean, for the heads up on that one.
Wait, what did I miss? What did I miss?
Oh, well, you better just open your eyes, brother. What did you miss?
Yeah. I already went back to that and was looking at it at the
well, if you're looking at it like the viewers are looking at it right now.
Well, I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking just, it's like, hell, you've got to tip your musician somehow, right?
Yeah, well, you're not playing.
If you're getting in the vehicle, it's what's the rules of the road? Gas, ass, or grass?
Ass, gas, or grass. Nobody rides free.
Yeah. And Econdas just happens to be providing the ass. But yeah. But you know what time it is, right?
I do. It's time for us to roll those credits. Say thank you to everybody out there today, especially those of you who gave us some loving. Waldo for the cheers, Eagle and Sean, thank you. Thank you, Mom, for the resub. 20 months in a row, 21 total months. We do appreciate it, and we love you guys. We love all of you folks who join us here each and every day on NBNN. We do appreciate it. And, of course, we're going to do the last giveaway here for today, giving away 100 Kodos. Going to close that out and pick ourselves a winner. And Venetrix Lakis for double win today. Congratulations. You've won yourself 100 Kodos. Congrats. Don't forget, we'll be back with more tomorrow right here on Whacked Out Wednesday. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.